Have you ever wondered why some people never seem to get fooled? While others get dragged into emotional traps, these people stand like an unshakable wall. It's not because they're smarter, it's because they think differently. The ancient Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, developed a mindset that makes manipulation almost impossible. They weren't just philosophers sitting in quiet rooms. They were emperors, slaves, generals, men living in the chaos of politics, betrayal, and human ambition. And they had to protect themselves from manipulation every single day. Manipulation is not rare. It's not something you only see in movies or political scandals. It's in workplaces where a coworker frames you for their mistake. It's in relationships, where guilt or flattery is used to control you. It's in casual conversations, where someone plants a seed of doubt to push you in their direction. Most people realize they've been manipulated only after the damage is done. And when that moment comes, they say, "How did I not see it?" The Stoics would have seen it, because they trained their mind to spot the signs, resist the pressure, and act with clarity, no matter who stood in front of them. Today, I'll show you exactly how Stoic thinking makes you almost immune to manipulative people, and how you can start using these principles right now. The first line of defense against manipulation is emotional discipline. Manipulators need you to react, not think. If they can make you angry, they can push you into saying things you'll regret. If they can make you afraid, they can make you obey. If they can make you feel guilty, they can get you to do what they want. The Stoics' response? Pause. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." They don't take the bait. They slow their breathing. They don't answer right away. They create a mental gap between the stimulus and their response. That gap is where freedom lives. In that space, manipulation loses its power. Most people assume others are acting in good faith. The Stoic doesn't automatically assume that, nor do they assume the opposite. They stay curious. They observe patterns. They quietly ask themselves, why is this person telling me this now? What are they trying to make me feel? If I follow this path, who benefits the most? They're not driven by suspicion, but by clarity. Seneca warned, the first step towards security is to be watchful. By running these small mental checks, Stoics see hidden motives before they can be weaponized against them. Manipulators thrive on urgency. They want you to sign the contract today. They want your decision before you've had time to think. They tell you, everyone else has already agreed. Why are you the only one hesitating? The Stoic doesn't care about manufactured urgency. They know that pressure is a tool, not a fact. They will take time. They will think clearly. They will say, "I'll get back to you tomorrow," even if it frustrates the other person. That small refusal to be rushed destroys one of the manipulator's most effective tactics. If your happiness depends on being liked, you're easy to control. A manipulator can give you praise when they want something, and withdraw it when they don't. The Stoic self-worth is internal. They measure themselves against their own values, not against the applause of others. Epictetus wrote, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." That means, don't bend yourself into someone else's shape just to keep their approval. When you stop needing permission to be yourself, flattery and rejection lose their power over you. A manipulator might distract you with things you can't control: rumors, gossip, imagined threats. They try to make you anxious about consequences that might not even happen. The Stoic asks, "Can I control this?" If the answer is no, they drop it immediately. They refuse to fight shadows. They act only on what is within their power. This is why Stoics can't be trapped in emotional blackmail. If someone says, "I'll be disappointed in you," the Stoic thinks, "Your feelings are yours to manage." And they move on. Guilt is manipulation's favorite weapon. "You owe me. After everything I've done for you, you can't say no? Everyone else is doing it, why not you?" The Stoic measures every request against their values. If the request is wrong, they decline. No apology, no guilt. Because they know guilt is a leash, and once it's around your neck, it's hard to take off. Manipulation often works because people never ask themselves why they did something. A Stoic does. Every night they review their day. Where did I lose my patience? Did I let someone influence me against my better judgment? How can I do better tomorrow? Marcus Aurelius treated every day as training. By catching mistakes early, they close the door on manipulation before it becomes a habit. Impatience is a manipulator's dream. If you can't stand to wait, you'll agree to anything just to end the discomfort. The Stoic embraces silence. They wait. They let the other person feel the awkwardness. In that stillness, the manipulator often reveals themselves. They over-explain. They get nervous. They push harder, and their intentions become obvious. A manipulator will often pull you into moral gray zones. They'll say, "It's not really lying, it's just leaving out details." Or, "You're not breaking the rules, you're just bending them." The Stoic doesn't bend their principles for convenience. Their ethics are like a city wall, tall, strong, impossible to climb. When you stand by your values, manipulation becomes like water trying to break stone. It flows around you, but it never gets in. The truth is, Stoic thinking doesn't make you invincible, but it makes you incredibly hard to control. Because manipulation depends on three weaknesses: emotional reactivity, need for approval, confusion about values. Stoicism removes all three. It teaches you to pause instead of react, to approve of yourself instead of chasing the crowd, to know exactly what you stand for and never trade it for comfort. As Seneca wrote, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Learn to master your mind, and no manipulator will ever hold the strings to your life again.